Hello students, let us continue chapter 8 motion. Today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is equations of motion by graphical method. The following three equations can be derived by the graphical method. The first one is v is equal to u plus at, second s is equal to ut plus half at square, and third twice as is equal to v square minus u square, where u is the initial velocity of the object moving under uniform acceleration a in time t, and v is the final velocity of the object covering the distance s in time interval t. So let us discuss all these equations one by one. So the very first equation, that is v is equal to u plus at, is also known as velocity time relation. Okay, so consider velocity time graph of an object moving under uniform acceleration, and for this we have taken a graph in which time t is taken on x-axis while velocity is on y-axis. Okay, so here O is the origin and the object is moving from O to A, where A is the initial velocity of the object, that is u, and then this velocity is increasing continuously and the object is moving from A to B, and B will be the final velocity, that is v. Now draw perpendiculars from B to C, that is BC and BE. BC on x-axis and BE on y-axis. Okay, now draw a dotted line AD parallel to OC. Here OA will be the initial velocity, that is u, and BC will be the final velocity, that is v, in time interval t. Hence OC is equal to t, or even AD is also equal to t because both are parallel lines. So draw AD is parallel to OC. Okay, is it clear to you? Now next, take the first relation, that is BC. We know that BC is what? BC is final velocity, and BC will be equal to BD plus DC. So we can write here BC is equal to BD plus DC. But we know that here DC is equal to OA. So instead of writing DC, we can write OA. Therefore, we can write BC is equal to BD plus OA. And hence we know that BC is final velocity v, while OA is our initial velocity u. And hence we can write the relation v is equal to BD plus u, or BD is equal to v minus u. It will be our first equation. Now, as we know that in velocity time graph we have plotted the object is moving under uniform acceleration. So what is the relation of acceleration? Acceleration, that is A, is equal to change in velocity upon time taken. And here the velocity is changing from A to B. So we can write BD is our change in velocity. D will be the initial point and B will be the final point. So change in velocity will be equal to BD, and upon time taken, so time taken will be AD. We can write AD or we can write OC, both. So acceleration will be equal to BD upon AD or BD upon OC, where OC is T. We know that T. So A is equal to BD upon AD is equal to BD upon OC. And OC is equal to time taken t. OC or OD both are time taken t. So we can write acceleration is equal to BD upon t, or BD is equal to acceleration into t. And we can put this value, you can write this as a equation number 2, and from both equation number 1 and equation number 2 we can write the relationship as BD is equal to AT. So v minus u is equal to AT, or v is equal to u plus at. This is our first equation of motion, or we can say velocity time graph. Next, second equation of motion, that is equation for position time relationship. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So from the graph, the total distance traveled by the object is given by the total area OABC, that is OABC, as the object is traveling from point A to B. But this total area OABC is actually the combination of two areas. The first area OADC, which is a rectangle, and the second area ABD, which is a triangle. So we can write area OABC is equal to area OADC plus area ABD, that is triangle. We know that the area of rectangle will be length into breadth. So here OADC will be equal to OA into OC. OA is we can say length, and OC will be the breadth. So length into breadth, and area of triangle, that is ADB. Area of triangle ABD is equal to half of base into height. So we can write half of base, that is AD, into height BD. So length into breadth will be equal to OA into OC, while half of base into height will be half of AD into BD. And we know that OA is initial velocity u, while OC is time interval t. Again AD is time interval t, while BD is AT. Why BD is AT? That we have already proved in our first relation, v is equal to u plus AT. BD is equal to AT, or A, that is acceleration. Acceleration is change in velocity upon time taken, that we have already proved in our first relationship, v is equal to u plus AT. That's why we have taken here BD is equal to AT. So we can write half of t into AT, and hence we obtained our relationship, that is S is equal to ut plus half of t into AT, that is equal to AT square. So here we obtain S is equal to ut plus half AT square, which is our second equation of motion, or we can say equation for position time relation. Next, equation number 3, that is equation for position velocity relationship. Twice AS is equal to V square minus U square. So let us discuss. Here from the velocity time graph, the total distance traveled by the object in time interval t and moving under the uniform acceleration a is actually an enclosed area, that is OABC, and this OABC is actually a trapezium. So we can write trapezium OABC. And what is area of trapezium? Area of trapezium is half of sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. In case of OABC trapezium, OA and BC are parallel sides, and OC is the distance between them, perpendicular distance between them. So we can write S, that is area of trapezium OABC, that is equal to S. S is equal to OA plus BC, sum of parallel sides, OA plus BC, into OC. OC is perpendicular distance between them, divided by 2. And we know that OA is our initial velocity u, and BC is our final velocity v, and OC is the time taken t. So we can write S is equal to u plus v into t divided by 2. And we can write it as a equation number 1. Now, we know the relationship that we have already proved in first equation, that is v is equal to u plus at. Is it clear? So, from equation number 1, v is equal to u plus at, we can write t as a v minus u upon a. We can change this relation as t is equal to v minus u upon a and take it as equation number 2. So from equation number 1 and equation number 2, we can write s is equal to u plus v upon 2, and instead of writing t, we can write v minus u upon a. And on solving this, we can get 2 into a. 2 into a can be multiplied to s and we'll get twice as. And on multiplying u plus v into v minus u, we will get v square minus u square. And hence this is our final relationship, that is twice as is equal to v square minus u square. This is third equation of motion or equation for position velocity relationship. So students, I hope you understood all these 3 equations of motion, as this is very important topic. Thank you for listening.